Hello everyone, in this video let's discuss about the ambiguous grammar in compiler design. If you are new to our channel, please subscribe for more engineering related topics. So in compiler design also, in theory of computation also, same ambiguous grammar concept only. So what ambiguous grammar is? A grammar is said to be ambiguous if it is having more than one parse tree. So they have given two questions. Let's solve them. If we construct more than one parse tree, that is if we even construct two parse tree for the given question, then we can call this grammar given questions as the ambiguous grammar. Now let's consider the first question. If you see E is producing E plus E and E is producing E star E and E is also producing ID. So since the left hand side is same, they wrote in a single line, that is E is producing E plus E, E star E and ID. So these are the three separate projection projected by capital letter E. Now what we must do is, we must try to construct two parse tree. Therefore we can convince this as a ambiguous grammar. So first I will consider E, because from E only you are starting. Now E plus E let's consider for the first parse tree, E plus E. So E plus E. Next, at the next step, E give rise to E star E. You can select either this E or this E. So I will select this E only. So E star E. Now third one is left. Wherever E is there, you must replace it with ID. So ID, ID and ID. If you traverse, you must see the leaf node. So here the leaf node is ID. Next, plus ID star ID. ID plus ID star ID. So this is the string for the first parse tree. So no other any leaf node are left right here. So this one was the leaf node plus ID star ID. Now let's try to construct the second parse tree for the same problem. We will be starting from E. At the starting I considered E plus E. Now I will consider E star E as first one. So E star E. Now what you must do is, next we will be considering E plus E. Now for which position of E you took for the first parse tree, for that position only you take. So here we took the next step. So E plus E. Now only one is left, that is E give rise to ID. ID, ID, ID. Now you parse. So ID star ID plus ID. ID star ID plus ID. So if you compare these two, ID plus ID star ID, ID star ID plus ID. So both are different. So it is starting from plus, it is starting from star. So we can conclude that, so since we are having two of the parse tree, that is more than one parse tree, the given grammar is ambiguous grammar. Ambiguous grammar, you can consider this one. Now let's jump for the second problem. So second problem also, first let's consider this one. S producing A, S, B, S. Next, S is producing B, S, A, S. So let's consider for this S. You can consider for this S or this S. B, S, A, S. Now wherever S is there, capital letter S, it will be replaced using epsilon. So here epsilon, epsilon, epsilon. Now what you must do? You must traverse. So A is there, B is there, epsilon is there, A is there, epsilon, B, epsilon. A, B, epsilon, A, epsilon, B and epsilon. So this is the first string for the first parse tree. Now let's see whether we can construct another one parse tree so that we can prove this given grammar as an ambiguous grammar. At the starting, I considered AS, BS first. Now let me consider BS, AS first. B, S, A, S. At the next step, I am considering AS, BS. I must replace in the place of the same position where I replaced in the first parse tree. So A, S, B, S. Now replace S with epsilon. Epsilon, epsilon and epsilon. Now traverse. B, A, epsilon, B, epsilon, A and epsilon. You must traverse using the leaf nodes. So B, A, epsilon, B, epsilon, A, epsilon. So if you compare these two strings, both are different. So we constructed the two parse tree. That is more than one parse tree for the given grammar. So we can tell this grammar as a ambiguous grammar. We can tell this grammar as ambiguous grammar. So hope you understood the concept. If we try to construct more than one parse tree and if we succeed in constructing more than one parse tree, we can call that grammar as the ambiguous grammar. If you like the video, please subscribe for more engineering related topics and please support us. Thank you.